guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making the Mickey Mouse beignets. I love them. I've never had the Mickey Mouse ones, but I have had the beignets in New Orleans, Louisiana, when I went on vacation more than a few years, probably about, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. I went on a trip to New Orleans. And it was a disaster, but I can tell you about that maybe later. Right now, it does look like the ingredients, we do have to let the dough rest for 30 minutes. So I figured I would start this, and then once that is done, I'll go back and continue filming. So I did put up a poll on Twitter and Instagram. Everybody picked the beignets first. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I will go ahead and make the, what was the other one? The Woody's grilled cheese, artisan grilled cheese or something like that. But I will do that one as well. So right now, we're going to start with the yeast. We have to have, the ingredients are a half a teaspoon of dry yeast, which I already put in here. And the other thing is 1/4, oh no, where am I going? Okay. We have to put in 1/4 cup of warm water in the yeast and stirring it until it dissolves, and we have to let it stand for 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to do now. Let me go and run the water, just put in a little water. Anyways, 1/4. Let me get my measuring cup. Okay. I'm going to need new measuring cups soon because the measurement, the print of the measurement, I can't see anymore. So, that's not good. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is too warm, that's hot. Let me move this over a little bit. Okay. Okay, 1/4 cup. Let me put that in there. Okay, this over here. Okay, so let me go and get something to stir it with. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm having a really rough morning this morning. Didn't even really feel like doing this, but these are Mondays and Tuesdays are the best days for me to do filming of YouTube videos right now, for the rest of the summer at least. So that is what I'm doing. Michael was rough this morning. I don't know. Every once in a while, you know, it's the nature of the beast, I always say, with autism. You get some good days, and you get some really hard days, and you pray for the hard days to pass. Okay, so that is looking like it is dissolving. So basically it's just the yeast and the warm water. I'm just stirring it to dissolve it, and then we have to let that stand for 5 minutes. And again, I am doing this early in the morning before I start work. It's also the easiest time to do it as well, which is good for today because since we have to let the dough rest for 30 minutes, it's a good time to do it. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to just put that over there. That says let it rest for 5 minutes. I am going to set a timer because okay, so this recipe makes 10 large Mickey Mouse shaped beignets or 24 small. I guess it depends on the Mickey Mouse. I'm going to use the Mickey Mouse cookie cutter. Get it out, Joanne. I'm going to use the same one that I used for my very first videos, which was the Mickey Mouse sugar cookies. I'm going to use the same cutter for the beignets and pray that that works out. Okay, so now that we got that going, we are going to, let me get a bowl. And still trying to get a different, figure out how to set this all up for recording. Okay, let's see. So now we're going to combine sugar, shortening, salt, heavy cream, eggs, flour, and boiling water in a large bowl. And then we're going to stir in the yeast mixture. And then with the dough hook attachment of an electric mixer on medium speed, we're going to mix the dough just until it's combined and smooth, and let the dough rest for 30 minutes. And then when that dough is resting for 30 minutes, I'm going to make myself some more coffee, of course, have my breakfast, because like I said, man, today was rough. I can't even tell you, people. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'll put out all the ingredients, swing the camera around, and show you what we got. Let me show you the ingredients for this recipe. So we already had the yeast and the warm water aside. That is ready to go. It calls for 4 cups of flour, which I already measured out, and I'm just going to put in this larger bowl because this bowl is going to be way too small. This is a half a teaspoon of salt. Yes, I'm using the salt this time. And 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening. And I need a little bit, just to get this out. Okay, and 1/4 cup of sugar, which I already put in here. Measured that out before. 1 egg. Let's throw that out. 1 egg, and what is left? And the boiling water, which I did boil. Oh, wait, is the heavy cream too? Yes. Already measured out. It is a half a cup of heavy cream. Okay, and we also have to get already measured out. This is a half a cup of boiling water. Got that. And okay, and then the yeast mixture. Okay, so let me get my mixer and we can get this going. I made a mess. Yesterday I spent a majority of Sunday reorganizing my cabinets and cleaning them out and getting rid of stuff that I don't use anymore, trying to make them a little bit more organized because they were just getting to be a big mess, and I can't work like that. Okay, let's get the mixer. All right. So thank God, I'm glad they said electric mixer, because that's all I have. I need to step up my kitchen baking stuff. I guess I need a hand. I don't need it. I was gonna say I need, what do you call them? The stand mixers. I don't really need it. That's a lie. Oh God, I need more coffee. I had coffee this morning, but like I said, this morning was rough. Okay, let's see. I need the dough ones. I hope you are having a great morning wherever you are, or day or evening when you're watching this. Okay, all right, so you're gonna mix this and then we're gonna let it rest. I'm gonna put you on, we'll time lapse this. Dough is all mixed, and I am going to let this rest for, let's say, 30 minutes, right? So I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes, and then when I come back, we will start rolling it out. And you know what? I have to find my rolling pin, and we'll use the Mickey Mouse. Let me show you what I'm going to use. These, the same ones that I used for the sugar cookies. I think that they'll work. That it looks pretty similar to the picture, so we'll do that. So this is gonna rest for 30 minutes. I'll be back. I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee. I'm gonna have my breakfast and get myself ready for work as well. And then we'll come back and we'll start making these beignets. Yay! So I'm sitting here waiting the 30 minutes so I can roll out this dough. And I just started to read ahead for the directions. And I guess I didn't notice, but after we roll it out and cut them into the Mickey Mouse shape, we have to cover with a towel and let the dough rise until doubled in size in a warm, draft-free area about 1 to 1.5 hours. So, I guess there's no way I'm going to get this done before I have to start work, because I start in about 5-10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do, Joanne? I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to cut them out, and then I will pick this up later. I'm sure it'll be about 1 to 1.5 hours by the time I'm able to go ahead and start cooking these. So that is what we're going to do. So the lesson is, read all the instructions and directions, Joanne, before you start a recipe. Like I said, it's been a rough morning. Okay. So, by the way, this recipe comes from the Disney Parks website. And I will definitely, put it down in the description bar below. And this way you can print it. Well, you won't be able to print it from there, but you'll be able to print it from my blog. You'll be able to have it and make it at home as well. So, I am going to go ahead and start rolling these out. And then I will go ahead and put them aside, and then we'll be back in about an hour, 2.5 hours, and get these things made. Okay, see you in a few. Alrighty, I started rolling them out. This is what they look like with the cutter. I still have a lot of dough left. I know that these said, what did I say it was? 10 large or 2 dozen small. I was initially saying that these were large, but maybe they're not. So we'll see how many we get out of them. And then we'll see, what is left of, well, there won't be anything left. Okay, so I have my Mickey press. Let me just move this camera down a little bit. Okay, so I just been rolling out smaller pieces of dough. Honestly, I think this will be the last time I do this because it's just taking too long. Just using the Mickey cutter. Okay, so I rolled this out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a few of Mickey shapes. I'm gonna put too much flour on the rolling pin, but I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. Okay. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, so right now, I'll probably be able to just finish out the rest of these. Oh, what happened here? Okay, they are all done. I'm going to go ahead and cover them and cover them for an hour and a half until they double. I think they said double in size. Yes. I made about 19 of them. I know they said 10 large or 2 dozen small, but I don't consider these small, but maybe the cutter that I'm using is considered small, that I got so many out of this amount of dough. But I will see you in a few minutes, and then we will start frying them up in the deep pot pan. What is it? The heavy pan. And we'll see how they come out. Be back in a little while. Okay, we are back. They did puff up a little bit or rise up. I'll just show you a little bit. You can see they got a little bit more thicker. And let's take a look at these too. And these did as well. A couple of them I think I made smaller. I don't know how that happened. Or maybe they just didn't rise, this one. Oh, well, it did a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's get the directions and see what's going on now. Okay, so using caution, excuse me. I already have the vegetable oil in the pot. And let's heat it up. Let's turn that on. This stove, it really agitates the hell out of me. That's a story for another day. Okay, let's give it a minute. A little bit of a temperamental stove. Oh, I tell you, it's just been some morning, which I had told you this morning that Michael had a tantrum before he went to school. It lasted about a half hour, and it was very aggressive towards me. Yeah, when our new tenants moved in yesterday, and I was trying to keep him as quiet as possible. It just wasn't working. But it is what it is. I'm trying to learn to just let it go. Sometimes it's just not easy for me to switch my mood one to the other, which I don't know. Some people are good at. Some people, like myself, have to learn how to deal with things a little bit better. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, so now I know it says to use thongs to turn them around. And here we go again with missing kitchen equipment, as I like to call it. I have plastic thongs, and these things are not going to work in the hot oil. So, trying to see what can I use. One day I'll get my act together. I don't know if this spoon is going to work either. We're going to give it a shot. Because that's what I have right now. It's only Monday and I can't wait for the weekend already. The one reason is we are going to be celebrating my aunt's 65th birthday. We are taking her to a tea house up near my sister's. My sister lives on the border of New Jersey and upstate New York. What's this hair doing? So there's two tea houses that we normally visit. One that's closer to me, and then one that is on the New York side, upstate New York, near my sister. And that is the one that we are going to be going to on Saturday. We're going to take her to tea. It'll be a nice, calming, relaxing afternoon. Actually, Saturday morning I'm getting my hair cut because obviously by looking at it, it needs it. And then in the afternoon, we will be at tea. Okay. I'm going to take this down a little bit because I'm kind of scared of it popping up at me. So let's go ahead and take one of these Mickeys. Let's stick into the other Mickey. I'm going to swing the camera around too so you can see it. Let's get one in. Let's just test it out. Test out the water, so to speak. Okay. Don't think it's warm enough because you do not hear any sizzling. Okay, so there it is. I just put in 3 for now. Let me see if I can do this without a glare. Three of them for now. Let's see how it looks. I think it says 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they're brown. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. All right. Well, we're not going to stand here and watch this now, are we? kind of like watching. Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna be the first to admit, these came out really good. I'm really shocked. Probably the best thing that happened to me so far today. So here they are without the powdered sugar, but they really look good. And I have enough here for a small country. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm not keeping these in the house. I'm gonna have my aunt come over and get some. But now, what I wanted to do was put the powdered sugar on them. So let me open this. Let me see if I can get this to come down a little bit. Okay, is that good? A little bit further away, right? Okay. All right, let's do. Oh, wow. I need one of those shakers. You know how they have at the fairs and the festivals and at Disney? A lot of powder sugar. Let's put some over here. But I really think they came out good. Now Alex is home and he's gonna kill me because he did want to come and bake these, but I was afraid with the oil, the hot oil, I did not want him getting splattered. As somebody who has had first and second degree burns, I know that is quite painful. Okay guys, I'm really impressed with myself. I'm really impressed with myself. Just gonna sprinkle these around a little bit more so they're covered. Now, okay. Some have too much on, some have not enough. So I'm finishing this portion of the video up on my lunch hour because I didn't get to finish it before I started work. Today has been a crazy day all around. I don't know, maybe it's a full moon, some kind of weird moon activity going on. Okay, let me just do a little bit more of the ones underneath these. It's probably the best part is the powdered sugar, am I right? Okay, okay. I'm really quite happy with myself. I said that already. Stop bragging on yourself, Joanna. Okay. Okay, so this is it. Let me move this over. Move this over. I'm gonna pick it up, show you. I think it came out good. I mean, some of them, the shapes are a little, you know, not perfect, but I don't think they're bad. I mean, not too bad. Oh, they're hot. They're hot. But, so here we have it. The Mickey Mouse beignets. What I'll do is I'll have Alex, you know, taste test again because he just loves to share his honest opinion. Let me just put this up a little bit so we could see what they taste like. I just want them to cool off a little bit before I have him come in and get them. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I also want to thank you. I am so close to 100 subscribers. If you happen to find me by chance and you just and you liked what you see today and you take a look around and see the other videos, please subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I post my next Disney recipe. I am having another video coming up, I hope this week as well. This is not going to be a Disney food recipe, but it is kind of sort of Disney related, and I don't know if you can guess what it will be, but hopefully I will get to do that one tomorrow. So please remember to comment, like, share, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys. Have a great day.